everyone. My name is Kelli Pence and I am 26 years old. I currently attend Ivy Tech Community College and I have since the summer semester began. I live in Indianapolis and I am a huge Colts fan. My family consists of my boyfriend and my son. We also have 2 dogs, Sammy and Sari. My son is 8 years old and he is the source of my ambition to become a great role model and someone he can look up to. I am currently enlisted undecided as far as a major, but my passion would be in nursing. I have wanted to be a nurse for a couple years now and I have a powerful story behind it and that I would like to share. It started in July of 2005 when I was diagnosed with cancer. I began to withdraw from family and friends and soon was going to the doctor by myself. I just did not want someone to have to see me like that or hurt the way I did. In October, the doctors felt they needed to change my chemotherapy and inject it regionally into my spine. I was scared, and as I sat there waiting for this to take place, it only got worse and worse. A woman in her 50s came to me. She introduced her to me, and her name was Eileen. She shared with me her story of misdiagnosis of breast cancer. She had gone to the doctor for several years and told them she had a lump in her breast, but they always went on and told her that it was benign. During that year, she began to get what she thought was a sty in her eye. This was not at all what she had thought. The tumor had moved to her brain and then spread to her eye. She was dying of stage 4 cancer. Right after her story, I felt awful. How could I cry? Why me with what I was going through? And then I heard the nurse call for me. I was so frightened. That I remember. Not long after that, they laid me on my stomach and inserted a needle into my spine. I remember screaming and crying and throwing up everywhere. After just a couple of minutes, I felt someone hold my hand. It was her. She had walked down the hall and came to see me. She was praying for me. I could not believe her faith, and she would give me her prayers with everything she was facing. We were right to each other after that, and around Christmas that year, I received a note from her husband that she had passed. She inspired me to be that support system. She taught me to be selfless and to hold someone's hand, even if you are scared as they are. She reminded me that God will be there no matter what, and that there are angels here on earth. After fighting for a year, they told me that I wasn't getting better the way I should be. I was soon transferred over to St. Francis to see Dr. Trowbridge. He was continuing my medical treatment, and once again God had answered my prayers. He brought me someone to cure me with some medicine, but also someone who would cure me with positive mental attitude. This was his wedding. He told me that your body is a very powerful thing, but he said you have to stay positive. He just told me that when I got scared to close my eyes and tell myself I will get better. He taught me to believe in myself. One day I went into his office down the stairs and discouraged after a blood draw. I asked him, how do I do it? How could he put himself through that? And his answers changed me in a way that I never thought I would be able to explain. He looked at me and said, you have personality and strength. Then he got quiet after a moment and he finished by saying, you may lose sometimes, but the reward of saving someone's life and being part of a miracle is so rewarding. Then I started thinking about Eileen and what he said. I was taken back by the emotion that ran through me just by a stranger holding my hand. I wanted to be that rock for someone that could be strong. I wanted to be that person you could tell that you have no more to give without being judged for it. Someone to know by the way someone looks if they are having a good day or a bad day. But most importantly, I wanted to do it for children. I believe that I would be a great nurse and a wonderful person to speak with having gone through this. I also think that I could be a special person who could help children get past their fears and teach them to hope through prayer and love. I cannot wait to touch people's lives and to be a part of the miracle the way Dr. Trowbridge and Eileen were a part of mine. Thank you.